For you to be strong. For you to live a victorious life. For you to be strong in faith and live victoriously every day. For you to face the challenges of life and the one that will come your way this year. Fasting and prayer does not mean you won't see problems again. That you spend 100 days in the presence of the Lord does not mean challenges will not come. But the fasting prepares you to overcome the challenges. So problems will come, but how you attend to problems determine how the problems leave you at the end of the day. There are some problems make them stronger, make them better, make them more victorious, makes them wiser. But some problems leave them devastated, confused, destroyed, and they end up in the psychiatric hospital or become addict. How will I put it now? They become psychiatric patients. Some, their health fails because of problems. Some, they are not able to smile or laugh again. They lose their zeal for life, and they live a miserable and difficult life because of the problem they have just been through or they are still going through. But for some, they are cheerful when they face trouble. They are happy when they face trouble. They are strong. They are mature. They keep growing. In fact, each time they have problem, they come out better, stronger. That's the plan of God. The difference is they have certain revelation and understanding that makes them face challenges in a positive-minded way. And that is what the meditation does for you. It so gives you enough insight, helps you to discover truth, understand what God is saying, and fills you with this word to the point where your faith is developed and made so strong that you are able to face challenges and difficulties without being destroyed by it. This is very important. So for you to come to this level of strong faith, which Daniel says makes us to do exploits, for you to come to it, you must engage yourself in active meditation on the word of God. God said, every day do it. Meditate upon my word day and night. He's not mixing words. It's not a suggestion. He said, if you want to be successful and prosperous in all your ways, he says, meditate upon my word. One, speak the word. Don't forget to speak my word. Number two, meditate upon it day and night. So you need to speak my word, and you need to, feed your mind with the word. Meditate, ponder, think over and over and over again on my word. Don't let it just pass through the ears. Meditate on it. Proverbs chapter 4. I'd like to read from verse 5 to 9. Proverbs chapter 4 from verse 5 to 9. Get wisdom. Get understanding. Do not forget my words or swerve from them. Do not forsake wisdom, and she will protect you. Love her, and she will watch over you. Wisdom is supreme. That means wisdom is a principal thing. It's a number one thing. It comes ahead of every other thing. Wisdom is supreme. Therefore, get wisdom. Though it cost all you have, get understanding. Esteem her, and she will exalt you. Embrace her, and she will honor you. She will set a garland of grace on your head and present you with a crown of splendor. So in all that get understanding, you're hearing me now, you may not understand. He said, give time to meditating so you can understand. Give time to further reading and further studies and think on these things so you can get understanding. Understanding is important. No matter what you get, if you don't understand it, you will not be strong. You will not be established. Your confidence will not be solid. It takes a man of understanding to have confidence. He said, they that know their God, they shall be strong. And you know, a person, when you have certain deep revelation about the person, deep understanding of the person, So whatever you get understand. That's why we have Bible study. That's why we emphasize Bible studies in the church. That's why we emphasize teaching of the word. That's why we encourage you to buy books, read books. We make publications available so you can gain understanding. We write them down. We teach it on the pulpit. We write them down. The bulletin you are giving, there's something there always for you to read. All of these things is we're making available for you knowledge. Knowledge that will build you up. Knowledge that will make you strong. Knowledge so that you can understand. That's why I encourage you, do not allow distractions each time the message is being preached. That's why God said, my son, pay attention when I'm talking to you. Incline your ears unto my sayings so that you can understand. Because if you are distracted, you will miss it. And once you miss one sentence, even one word, you will not understand anymore. But if you pay attention, you hear everything from beginning to the end. By the time you are done, you'll be able to understand. So understanding is important. Continuously hearing the word of God will help you understand. That is why we record messages down. And that's why we tell you it's accessible. You can buy the CD or you can go online and listen to the message again so that you understand. By the time you listen 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you will get understanding. Because sometimes one time is not enough for you to understand. And now, we're now repeating teachings that we have given you before so that you can understand. Because we realize that though we have taught them, many of you were not present when it was taught. And those of you who were present have not shown any sign that you truly understood what was taught. So we have to reteach them again so you can understand. Because without understanding, you will not be able to walk in it fully. So it's always good to pay attention. Now remember this. In Matthew chapter 13, there was a story that Jesus shared about the seed sower who went out to sow his seed. And he said some of them fell along the pathway, and the birds of the air came and took them away. And then some fell among the thorns, and then they grew together. Then some fell along among the rocky soil. They germinated. When the heat of the sun came, they quickly died off. And then some fell among the fertile soil, and then they grew, and then they produced differently. Some 30-fold, some 60-fold, and some 100-fold. Now, when he was analyzing and explaining to his disciples, because they could not understand, they wanted to understand. That's why they asked him. He has finished speaking and teaching, and he had gone. And they called him and said, that thing you were saying, we don't understand. What are you trying to tell us? You see, you cannot hear something and not understand and not make effort to get it. If you are the type that do not make effort to gain understanding, your faith can never be strong. So you must make extra effort. If the teacher teaches and you don't understand, ask questions. Bible studies, you can ask questions. If the Bible study time is, or the service time is not enough, after the service, say, Pastor, thank you for the message today, but there's something I don't understand. Please, can you explain further? I've seen people who do that. They come to me, I don't understand this. I will answer them. You must give attention to gaining understanding. Without it, your faith will not be strong.